Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to the channel. I'm just hanging out right now on this beautiful sunny day on the back of my truck in the shop, and I thought I'd make a quick video about my summer 2020 camping trip and what the current plans are and what's changing with the COVID-19 pandemic that's going on right now across the country. So essentially, what I wanted to do is I've always been into camping, and I've always loved taking my truck on long road trips and stuff like that. So I thought, why don't I try and combine the two and do a bit of a cross Canada overlanding trip. Not overlanding in the sense of doing the whole Rubicon Trail extreme off-roading thing that a lot of the Jeep guys are into, but more of a back road logging trail, kind of a off the beaten path road trip with the truck and camping out of it. So the plan was to buy a truck cap, take the toolbox and the racks off, put the cap on there, build a bit of a bed and storage system, and bring the barbecue along and the dog, and camp out and take our time going across the country. We were hoping to leave around July 1st and come back mid to late August. So do kind of a 2-month camp trip, and really just take our time going across the country. We want to go all the way out to Victoria, BC, but that's not necessarily the destination that we want to hit. It's more about the journey, right? We want to explore the country as we go across, and if we make it all the way over to Vancouver, that's awesome. If we don't, not the end of the world either. There's so much to explore, and only so much time to do it. So we're wanted to take our time and just enjoy the trip. Unfortunately, though, with the COVID-19 pandemic going on right now, I'm not too sure if that's going to be able to happen or not. All the provincial and national parks are closed. We're not allowed to camp on Crown land currently. For those of you in the States, Crown land in Canada is basically your BLM public lands. So it's government-owned land that we as citizens of this country have access to. But unfortunately, we're not allowed to camp on it right now. Usually we're allowed to camp for something like 21 consecutive days on Crown land, but right now we're not allowed to do anything overnight. So that's kind of putting a big hindrance in my plan, because if I can't camp out on Crown land and I can't camp at the provincial national parks, I'm pretty much just stuck at the side of highways. And well, actually that's not even true. That's Crown land and I can't even do that. So until kind of those emergency measures are removed, we're unfortunately pretty much stuck. Even aside from the camping, it'd be pretty hard to do groceries and fuel, stuff like that right now, as a lot of places are closed, and the places that are open, they're not overly welcoming of strangers right now. People don't want people traveling. People want you to stay home and stay put, and I totally understand that. It's just unfortunate that this is a real thing, and this might last the whole summer. Regardless, the plan is still to keep working on the truck, regardless of everything that's going on. I did order a truck cap, not a Lear, but it's not an ARE either. It's super similar to the ARE. It's from Action. It's their house brand. They're a little bit cheaper. I'm told it's pretty much the same as the ARE. The guy there says they take the ARE sticker off and put the Action sticker on. I don't know if that's true or not, but some of the other reviews I saw online pretty much do show that that's exactly the situation. I'll make a video on that when I do get the truck cap. But for now, I'm still waiting on that. I think it was a 6-week lead time, and we're about 5 weeks in, so that should be here anytime. So we'll take the toolbox off, we'll take the racks off, put the cap on. I've built a bed with some storage under it and a slide, and then another storage solution along the other side of the truck. So I'm still investing in all that and still planning to go ahead with the trip. Mostly because if I tell myself it's not happening, I'll fall behind on getting the gear I want and all the planning. This way, it'll be awesome if it comes to fruition. We're able to go, and then if we're not, oh well. Close the book, so to speak, and I've got the whole trip already planned, and I can pick it up and head off whenever I want to go, or wherever we are allowed to go. So that's the current game plan. I know this isn't the most off-road capable truck. It's just a Chevy Silverado 2500 with the Duramax diesel. So if anything, the diesel probably hurts it off-road being that much heavier. It is a 4x4 truck with at the front end leveled and some Firestone off-road tires and the Z71 off-road package. Like, you know what I mean? No serious off-road stuff. Just kind of some basic kit that anyone would want in a truck that you're going to take on any sort of trail. I'm planning on taking it regardless. I know it's not exactly designed for that, but hopefully down the road I'll be able to put some bigger tires on it, lift the truck, and do some stuff like that. But for now, I'm not too worried. Like I said, I'm not planning on taking this on the Rubicon Trail or anything like that. The intent is to just do back roads, logging roads, service roads, and some easier access trails, stuff like that. I do have recovery boards and straps. I do have not a winch mounted on the truck, but a portable one, stuff like that. So I'm not too worried about the capabilities of the truck, because I'm really not planning on pushing it to anything too extreme. But I don't want to just take the Trans-Canada highway the whole way across and, be done and over with the trip in 4 days of driving kind of thing. I want to take my time, see as many sites as I can see, do all the trails that I can, and get some really good fun hikes in with the dog. It's just the two of us going, so I thought it'd be a really exciting trip. I love camping, like I said, so I thought it'd be really cool to be able to camp right out of the truck, opposed to setting up a tent every night. So this way, after a long day of driving, you pull over, you find yourself a nice spot beside a river, do a little fishing, and then I can barbecue right off the back of the truck and crawl on into the back and go to sleep. And regardless of the weather conditions, I'm all safe and secure in there. And yeah, I'm really excited about it. Hopefully we're still able to go ahead with this. I'm thinking worst case scenario, the summer 2020 plans get scrapped, and hopefully I'll just be able to push that forward into the fall. If anything, fall's actually even nicer time to camp. There's less people out. There's no bugs. Yeah, it's a little bit colder, but that's what a warm sleeping bag's for, and a hoodie. So I'm not too worried about that. It's more just finding the time. Right now, I all year have been planning this trip, so I've kind of budgeted my time in terms of taking on projects and whatnot. Kind of planned around the July-August window. So it's unfortunate now that if that doesn't happen, I'm gonna have to try and move some projects up, take on some new jobs, and then switch some things around for the fall if that's the case. So we'll see. The next month, hopefully we'll have a lot more answers as to what's going on, and if the economy is opening up, and if we're allowed to travel and do things like this. For now, we really just don't know. We're kind of just waiting. But regardless, waiting. I think it'd be silly to not plan as if the trip is going ahead, because if I don't work on this now, it's not going to happen. I'll lose motivation for it or something or other. I'll get busy with other things. So I'm still going to plan the trip. I'm still going to keep building up the truck the way I want it to, and fingers crossed that we're able to do this. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching this video. I know it's a quick one, but if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more, if you want to follow along with the truck build, you want to follow along with the trip, and if you want to follow along with all the stuff we do around here in the shop and on the hobby farm, maybe think about hitting that subscribe button and go check out some of my other videos. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great day. Peace.